The plant cell. The cell is like a city. There are many parts to it, and in it each has its own function, something that it needs to do in order for the cell to survive. Each car has someone in it, and that person is a job, and their function is carried out a task in the city. Well, a cell is just like that. It has organelles, and they attribute to the success or demise of the cell itself. They keep it alive. The nucleus is arguably one of the most important organelles in the cell. It stores genes and chromosomes. It organizes the chromosomes to allow for cell division. The DNA is stored here. That is where the genetic material is held and protected against damaging reactions with the cytoplasm. The nucleus is located just outside the nucleus, and its main function is the production and assembly of ribosome components. After the ribosomes are produced, they are exported to the endoplasmic reticulum, where they are transported to the cytoplasm. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is a site for manufacturing of secretory proteins. These proteins are inserted into the cell membrane. Ribosomes, which are on the surface, produce amino acid chains, which are injected into the endoplasmic reticulum. The ER is responsible for exporting unnecessary wastes and importing the nutrients into the cell. Plants get their energy from the sun by tiny energy factories called chloroplasts. They have chlorophyll in them, which is a green pigment, usually giving the plant its color. The process by which they get their energy is called photosynthesis. It converts the sun energy into storable energy for use. Sugar molecules, such as glucose, are byproducts of this process. Carbon dioxide is taken in while oxygen is released. Inside the chloroplasts are thiacroids, which are on the walls of the chloroplasts. They trap energy from the sunlight. Mitochondria are small bacteria-like organelles that are the main energy producer of the cell. Mitochondria have double membranes. The outer membrane is pretty smooth, while the inner membrane is much more rough and contorted. By being the powerhouse of the cell, mitochondria produce a lot of ATP. The vacuole is an organelle that is mainly found in a plant cell. It is a membrane-bound sac that plays a role in intracellular digestion. In animal cells, vacuoles are generally very small. Plant cells don't increase their size by expanding their cytoplasm like animal cells. Instead, they increase the size of the vacuoles. The vacuole is used to store nutrients and waste products. Golgi bodies prepare and store chemical products manufactured by the cell. They store proteins and lipids. Proteins are produced for secretion. Membrane stacks or cisternae also produce lysosomes. Golgi apparatus also transports these micromolecules to different organelles via the endoplasmic reticulum. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum has many functions, including the synthesis of lipids and carbohydrates, calcium. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum also increases the surface area of the cell and stores key enzymes and the products of these enzymes. The cytoplasm provides the structure to the cell. and comprises up to 54% of the volume. It also keeps all the cell organelles in place. Leucoplasts are an organelle that is not pigmented, in contrast to other organelles. Lacking pigments, leucoplasts are not green, so they are located on non-photosynthetic tissues of plants. Leucoplasts' main function is the storage of starch, lipid, or proteins. As you now have learned, the cell is very complex, and unless everything is working right, the cell is subject to disease. Just like a city, everything is not working right, and the city won't function to its full potential. That is the plant cell.